Hi, Amy. Welcome.
Hi, Eric. Thanks for having me.
Please have a seat. So global emission levels from data centers they're very high and they're rising. And in fact, studies have indicated that about 1 to 1.5% of all the energy that's created annually is consumed by data centers. How can data centers reduce their carbon footprint?
Well, I think there's two main drivers. The first one is to actually reduce the amount of power that they need to consume in the first place. A great place to do this is on the storage layer. You can actually reduce the amount of power consumed by your storage by moving from HDDs to all flash by about 80%. The second way is by using more renewable energy sources and more modern cooling type of techniques so that you can drive efficiency from that dimension as well.
Does efficient data storage help in energy conservation?
Absolutely. It's potentially one of the greatest ways that we can actually help organizations reduce their overall environmental footprint and impact. And the way that we do that is by consuming about 80% less power. Not only do we deliver that energy efficiency, which is so tremendous, we also deliver a much longer lifespan associated with flash in comparison to spinning HDDs. But it's not just the efficiency associated with the lower power consumption of those systems themselves. The all-flash systems are considerably denser. They take fewer components. That means less raw materials to build them in the first place. They have a longer lifespan, so you don't replace parts as often. You have less e-waste. And because they're physically smaller and denser, you don't need to build data centers that are as big physically. You don't need to consume as much diesel carting them across the world to get them to the data center in the first place. It's kind of like a virtuous cycle associated with that all-flash deployment that provides significant advantages, significant sustainability advantages in comparison to the old way of doing things with HDD-based systems.
So how can pure storage help?
Pure has always been extremely focused on maximizing the utilization of the physical flash, meaning that we employ data reduction technologies such as data deduplication and advanced compression technologies to reduce the total capacity that our customers actually need to store on the super efficient systems that we deploy. We actually are so confident in the efficiency associated with the systems that we deliver an energy efficiency SLA or guarantee associated with our Evergreen One offerings. And we're able to help customers reduce their total power consumption in comparison to HDDs by over 80%. We also deliver significantly better resiliency associated with our direct flash modules or DFMs in comparison to HDDs. Now, we can talk to about 1/20th the amount of replacements or failures that you might need to encounter, and that's due to a combination of the fact that not only is flash much more resilient than HDDs, the density means there are fewer components in the first place.
So, one of the things that's really jumping out to me here is it's a comparison at the device level. If you're building a system from 15 terabyte, let's say SSDs or HDDs, we're using 75 terabyte devices, then they need 5 times as many devices as we do to build the same system. And so a lot of the savings, cost savings, energy, floor space that you're talking about are really coming from, what is that 5 to 1, 4 to 1, 6 to 1? It's that comparison that's really driving a lot of that savings for us.
This efficiency that we deliver in the form of these DFMs, it actually has a compounding effect associated with that smaller footprint, fewer things to replace, fewer failures that could happen. So there's a tremendous efficiency benefit for our customers by leveraging this architecture that we've been delivering for our customers for over a decade.
Thank you very much, Amy.